Hello, hello, hello. Looks like we have audio. Do we have game audio? Do we have double game audio? I think we have double game audio. Let me fix that. Last time I streamed, I switched this setting on OBS and forgot to switch it back when I started recording again, so I had no game audio. We'll see if we do that again. How's everybody going? Joshua, Tommy, how's it going? If Joshua's still here, no worries if you can't hang out. Enjoy rewatching tomorrow. James, how's it going? Magic Alex, welcome in. Blue Street Customs, Trash Compactor, nice name. DJ and David, how's it going? And everybody else out there, the lurkers, you know we love you. We are going to figure out why the UI is off. There we go. And we're going to multitask a little bit. We're gonna get a harvest set up, but we still need to make it July, I believe. Let me know if the music's too loud. I think it's good. I think it's good though, looking at the mix over here. So we're gonna get this header put on the trailer real quick, and we will start passing time here in a second. We missed. We have a sorghum harvest I want to get to in July, and then there's a lot of harvests, I believe. DJ, thank you for the $2. I got to get notifications on that popping up on screen. I got to make a note to do that. I just got to get it re-enabled from Stream Elements. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Deep Diamondback is here. How's it going, Diamondback? Music's a bit too loud. No, you're not wrong. About like that. Should be much better mix. Now it's about the same as it is in my videos. Maybe a hair louder. See how it mixes with the game. Should be pretty good. So we're gonna drive this over. Let me get the controller and stop using keyboard and mouse. But we are gonna spend a good amount of time decorating the production area here and get to where we're actually populating that production area as well. When are the sunflowers gonna be ready? We have a 4 out of 8 growth stage there. Magic Alex, thank you for the $2. Our 2 Canadian, what do you call them there? What do you call money in Canada? Canadian dollars? And then US dollars? Is that how it works? Diamondback, just watched the new series you're starting. Loving the playthroughs lately. Yeah, the video tomorrow is going to be fun. I'm excited about that. I had a blast. Actually started recording that on Monday and I finished it. Whoops, hit a sign. Finished it today. So it'll be out tomorrow. It's about an hour and a half long. We're going to show off a few of the mods too that I wrote for that series. Canadian dollar? Gotcha. I thought so. I just wasn't 100% sure. So we're going to cruise on. Let's actually get time rolling so we can get there. Just be ready once we get there. Do we have the extended? Oh, let me enable the extended time too. And then we can just zoom to the next day. Some overnight rain. I want to let it go too far here. Let's get some daylight, and we'll probably just run it at ×1 today and skip time when we need to. Makes sense to me. The music's good. Awesome. Wow, you did a lot within. Yeah, I did. I had some fun making that, actually. A couple late nights, but it was fun. $2 coin is called 20s? Toonies? I just went the wrong way. Bob, how's it going? Hey, Chris, great to see another stream. How are you feeling about the channel now that it's been time since the Fork in the Road video? Pretty good. Trying to think of the right way to say this. I'm doing a better job at making sure I'm enjoying what I'm working on and not working on things like I said in that video because I think it'll get views. So it's been going great. I am lost now. This is the turn I want. I haven't been on this map in a while. Joker from Canada, awesome. Welcome in. Marino? Hello, hello. But yeah, the channel's doing really good right now. It's performing pretty well, actually. The hard mode lumber challenge really gave it a boost, and either tonight or tomorrow I'll be working on the next video for that. But yeah, it's going good, and I'm getting closer to kind of wanting to only do longer videos, if that makes any sense, and not do the like 30-minute ones. I think on stream we talked about Bordeaux a little bit, and how he's blown up on the college football aspect by doing just super long videos that just have a beginning and end. I just feel there's a lot that goes into content creation these days, and there's so many options for people. So if you don't have videos that actually have a conclusion, I don't think it really benefits the especially a new audience, right? Like, you come in and watch a video and you just watch a corn harvest and nothing else happens really. I don't know how well that performs anymore. I know there's channels that still do it and can pull it off. Kind of makes sense. I like to be able to, even if it's just like harvesting a year of on the farm, I feel like that's more of a conclusion than, you know, we're doing planting season. We planted and we don't see the outcome of it until maybe a week later when you release the episode. So it's kind of the thought process there. But what we're gonna do is have, until we get this production the way we want it today, we are gonna have workers handle this stuff, and we're not gonna do like crazy course play and auto drive. We're just gonna do base game workers here. So we got that going. We'll get the power tube over there, and then we're gonna work on this area, and we're gonna wing it. I did not do any pre-planning like I wanted to, so we're gonna do it live. And probably before we do that, I'll start showing off those mods. So a couple scripted mods. They don't they're not vehicles or buildings or anything. They're 100% script based, so I don't think they would ever be possible to go on console. Debating if I want to submit debating if I even want to submit them or just put them on something like Itch or Patreon or something like that. And I have a laundry list of mods that I'm wanting to make for a series that I was hoping to start October 1st, but at this point I think I'm probably going to not hold myself to that and make sure everything is ready for it. Some of it, I'll just say, I do not want to spill the beans on it because I really do feel like it's going to be super unique to YouTube and the farming simulator world. So I don't want to spill the beans, but once things are closer and ready for me to share, we'll definitely start sharing it. And I think I am. I was debating last night. I think I might start doing some modding videos and like the promotional things. You know how modders will put out a video showing their new mod, or either like mod reviews and stuff on the More Farming Sims channel, which is what it was originally intended for when I first thought about creating it. So we're probably gonna get back to that. I'm in a really good place when it comes to FS, and had that little break where I was still making videos, but we're doing the new Socks Way Up channel that I quit. It kind of gave me a good perspective of back in, I guess, 2023 now, when I started this channel, of why I fell in love with, I went the wrong way, guys. Nobody told me. Or wait, maybe somebody did. LW Farms, that's absolutely going to be part of 2026. The farm rescue stuff. It'll probably be a big part of it. It's not anything that I'm hinting towards, though. I know how you feel. I have some cool, very cool things, oops, in my videos as well. Some things I haven't seen anyone do. Blue streaks. Yeah, so I lost track of where I was. We're gonna get over to that field. But yeah, so I kind of feel like I've had that little journey to start that channel and get it up and running, and it had a couple good videos that did really well for a small channel, with the car simulator stuff, car dealer simulator, but really figuring out exactly how I want to play Farming Simulator moving forward. And you guys are seeing that in videos, and it's going to be a mixture. Like, a lot of stuff lately has been big farms, but it will be a mixture of that moving forward. But figuring out the ways to use auto drive really helped with some of the production aspect of getting things done in a timely manner. One of the things that I've been struggling with, and I'm ranting, but I think that's why you guys join, is I get too many things started and not enough things finished. So I'm trying to button everything up by the end of the year. And I don't think everything will, but I'm going to try to get everything that's in motion. I think I took a wrong turn again, but I think we can get there this way. Done by the end of the year so we can have a fresh start in January. And I've been flirting with, that's why I don't do cab a lot. I don't use the side mirrors. I'm flirting a lot with the idea of just focusing on one series at a time too. And I don't know if I can handle that yet. I'd like the breaks from what we're like, from one series to another, you know, in between recording sessions, so you can get like that excitement for it again after having like a week off of it or so. But yeah, but thanks for the question. Definitely feeling good about it since that video. It took a little while, and it was definitely like things need to change, but I didn't actually know what yet. And I feel like we finally got to the what and how, and we're starting to roll it out, and I think it's going good. And I have a lot of comments to catch up on now. Tommy says the longer videos are more enjoyable because there's more going on. 100%. And like, cliffhangers are fun. Like, if you could do like, because that was the other thing I was wanting to do, is just like serious cliffhangers every video. But that's a lot of pressure for like 7 videos a week or even 5 videos a week of just like constantly coming up with ideas that are gonna lead to that. Let's see, let me put the controller down for a second, and let's do this. Back to the game. We're gonna switch to the harvester while I look at comments, and we'll just let that go. Okay. Oh my goodness, come on. There we go. Nice to see Riverbend Springs again. Yeah, it's fun to be on here. Joker. Mark here from Canada, Blue Street Customs. Hey, Chris from Kansas, how's it going? Favorite is Whiskey RP. Yeah, I'm getting back into that. I think next week I'll be starting to record that again. Bob, how's it going? Quebec, we got Alex from Quebec. Long format is awesome. Billy from South Carolina. I love when people say where they're from. It's so much fun. I can't lie, I missed a second. I do too sometimes, but it was too early. Like, if I ever get to the point where I'm full-time, there's absolutely going to be a variety channel. I grew up farming most of my life. Nice. Farm rescue, I did answer that. Me too, have sold fern 7 years ago, and I miss it too. All right, I think we're caught up there. James, how's it going? Tennessee. The series farming is a nice touch to the game. I do enjoy all the content. All right, let's show off a little bit here. So while that harvest is going, and we'll have to unload them every once in a while, but there's 2 little icons up here, and I think I want to start with the bottom one. There's a couple things that aren't working on this, and line of credit sounds similar to like the extended loan system and the in-game, because the in-game loans finance is definitely like a line of credit, but the missing thing has always been making payments and requiring the payment to actually hit the principal and not just interest only. So that's what I've created, is you apply for a line of credit. Right now I have the sandbox mode working, which will allow you up to $10 million. But there's also going to be like a toggle down here. It's not working right now. Oh, it is working. It wasn't working on a different save because we didn't have anything. Okay, so it's based off of some calculations that it does on your value of your farm and the equipment that you have, similar to how the extended loan system works. So there's the two options to do. Like you can do this and then you're limited to, whoops, if we go on the default mode down here, you're limited to what the current max is, which right now for us would be $2 million. And then we'd have 10 years to pay that off. With the interest rate, since it's a line of credit, the interest rate does fluctuate, and it's basically from 4 to 8%. It could go to every month. And the payments will start with 120 to go, and it's going to calculate the payment to where it could pay it off in 120 payments. So if you slowly withdraw from it, I'll do a little sample here. We'll just take out like a $100,000. Is that 100,000? Yeah, $100,000 line of credit. So we took out the line of credit and nothing really happens. We just see here we have $100,000. Our money over here is still the same, 384,000. But if I come in here now, there's a button to draw funds. So I can say, I want to go purchase a bunch of herbicide or a bunch of fertilizer. So I can come in here and say, let's take out $25,000. We'll draw those funds, and now you see our available line of credit is 75,000. Current balance is 25,000. Monthly payment is calculated at 277 to pay that off when the line of credit has to be closed at 120 months. And then over here we missed it because I rambled too long, but it does show a little thing of money being withdrawn or drawn money from the line of credit and so on. And then there's a little grace period where we can come in here and pay that off without any interest. We can close the line of credit. Now it's gone. Pretty cool. I'm using that in the series that launches tomorrow. And you'll see in that video, we go through 2 years already. And you see how it's pretty, actually it's making for a pretty awesome series in my opinion so far. Let's close that. Let me catch up here. Odin, how's it going? Evening, longtime viewer, first time chatter. Love the Rag to Riches series that you do. You're such an inspiration. Thank you so much. James from Tennessee. Already read that. I think so. Watch you on the TVs. That's so cool to me. I was looking at the analytics the other day, and we are like at 55% of the viewers, I think at this point, are on television, which is insane. How did you come up with the channel name? Well, Socks Way Up has been like my gaming name since 2020. And I started that on Twitch, and then had a YouTube channel for a while, and it's still out there. Both of them are still out there. There's Socks Way Up 2 and Socks Way Up at this point. And then doing research before I started this channel, I regret it at this point, and I don't like the channel name. And I flirted with changing it, kind of like Brody, like Happy did not too long ago. I guess it's been a while now. But Farming Sim SWU, so SWU is Socks Way Up. That's where it came from. 80% full, and I guess we're doing most of this harvest because I have another mod to show you guys before we get to the decorating. But we're gonna try to keep things rolling in the background when we do go to get decorating. We'll see. Multitasking's kind of hard when I'm chatting too. Loop around. You know, I really wish, and I'm gonna look into it, if there would be like timestamps on comments so you can see like how far back you are and what you've missed and all that. Would be nice. Did we even unload it all the way last time? I don't know if we did. So this will be the first product to go to the oil production. And I would be a nice touch to be able to see what the harvester has left, kind of like you can see what's in the grain cart when you're in the harvester. I think would be kind of sweet. Justin from Missouri, the line of credit is exactly what this game needs. I agree. I feel like there's been a lot of cool loans out there, or loan mods out there, but they don't 100% hit what it could be, especially for like role-playing and construction projects. And that's kind of what made me think of it originally, is like construction loans are technically lines of credit until you're done with construction, and then you would convert it to like a fixed loan. So I was kind of flirting with going that far with it, where the reality is you could have both, like the extended loan system installed and the line of credit. And you could say, like, during construction, while you're role playing that, you have the line of credit, you use the money you need, and then once you're done, you can take out the regular loan to pay off the line of credit, since, you know, you shouldn't have the line of credit anymore once construction's complete. Kind of what I was thinking. Do we have a vehicle? Yeah, we do. Okay. All right. Actually, let's look at the other one first before we get in that. So up here is the net worth tracker. There is a major feature to this missing right now, and that's the only reason why I haven't released this one. The line of credit mod has a bug in it. No, this one actually has the bug in it. Line of credit, they're close to being ready. I just need to, I'll probably edit this video and make like promotional videos for them. But this is something that I find fascinating, and it's really pulling together everything that's like available to you, except for buildings is kind of was pulled from the back end. But farmland, you know, you obviously could add up your farmland, you can add up your vehicles, you know, the cash in hand. But right now, the only thing that's missing in the next feature I want to add to this is I want to kind of copy what time saving stock check does and shows you this possible value. We'll probably use the existing, like, this one right here is like, if we sold everything right now, we would get $262,000 from it. Max value is $327,000. So to the net worth, I'll probably add $262,000. But this gives you like a clean view. Like, let's see, my face is in the way a little bit, isn't it? So you can't see some of that stuff up top. We'll put it down. We'll just put it right there for now. But yeah, so like right now you can see this farm does have, outside of the stuff that's in time saving stock check, this farm does have about a 4.5 million net worth. So all of our land, all of our buildings, our vehicles, our cash in hand, all added up. Just our commodities aren't in there yet. So that's a missing part. I do have this working with the in-game loans and the line of credit. I need to make sure it works with a couple others. I'm not going to go crazy and make sure this loan works with every single mod out there that allows you to have loans. But I am going to do the extended loans mod, because whatever that one's called, I keep messing up what it's called. The extended loan system, I believe, is what it's called. That's the one I like and I use the most, so I'm going to make sure it's compatible with it. And wherever I do release it, I'll make notes about that. So this does show up. Like, I can demo that too. Like, let's apply for a line of credit. Let's just do the same thing. We'll do 100,000. We'll draw out. We'll just draw out the whole thing. Oh, and look, there's conditions. It actually, it's like, nope, you can't do that much. So we take that out. And the bug right now is you have to save for the line of credit stuff to update completely. So now we can see the loans are negative 100,000. So it did decrease our net worth by 100,000. So right now it's at, oh, did it? Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't, because the cash in hand went up as well as the loan. So those balanced each other out, so it stayed the same. But if we came in here just for demo purposes and I removed, let's just do, I just removed way too much money. We'll fix it. But then we come in here and we can see now we've lost about $1 million of our net worth there. How many? I missed a 0, didn't I? There we go. Okay, so now we'll come in here and we're going to pay off the balance here and close this, because we don't want that. Now we're back where we were. And then we'll get our worker going again too, because I went bankrupt there for a second. Okay, now let's get into this. Yeah, editing maps. That's where I'm like not patient enough. So the first thing I wanted to do is kind of look at our entrances and how we're gonna access this production site. And it seems like this is the best one, but there's also the entrance over here. And we want that, whoops, I don't know why it moves around like that sometimes. But we want this field to stay, so we don't want to interrupt anything here. So I think this is what's going to be the main entrance here. I think when you see the video tomorrow, it is about chickens. It's a chicken challenge. Pigs are definitely coming, but I don't know exactly when. Like, we'll see how long it takes to get through the chicken one and what we learn from it. Because I am doing it as like and I talk about it in the video a decent amount, kind of a baseline to figure out how these mods play together, and net worth is like one of the main goals instead of just the money in hand. And it's something I've been flirting with wanting to do anyways for a while. So we'll see. We're gonna like set a baseline on how easy it is to get to a large amount of net worth and not just cash in hand. Awesome, thank you, LW. Okay, so that is the entrance. I don't think I want to change too much about that. But about right here is when I want to start making those changes. So let's see, concrete. I didn't add the extra textures like I was planning on it. Okay. We do have, like, I want the dark concrete like we used in Whiskey, but we might just do asphalts. We'll start here. I'll come over. Once I lock into where I want it, I'll hit Shift and W. And while I'm holding Shift, I can just go perfectly straight now because I have the straight line mod. Which, oh, I always do that. I always let go of Shift before the mouse. I don't know why that didn't do it perfect. It normally does. So just give us, oh, we just ruined part of the field. I wish there was an undo on this. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. So let's get that to like transition a little bit better. So we'll add a little bit of texture and then grass back too, just to kind of, how does this look? I don't know about that. But I do want to fix some of this right here. Actually, we want to add that as grass probably. Being real careful now that I messed up. Embarrassing. Let's go with the $20 variety. Is this... They finished the harvest? We can get this production up and running? Alright, so... Do I have... I do on this playthrough. Okay, hold on. We'll do something different to blend these together. I might make it a little later too, because it's looking a little dark to me. So I should have... I remember where they are, some decals. Maybe it's in other, yeah. So we have these ones that are like very small. Oh, the water. There we go. These things here. I think this helps. Excuse me. Will help blend a little bit. Might be a little dark, but we'll see. We'll see. I think we are going to go with that gravel, though. I do like the way that looks, or the asphalts instead of gravel. And I kind of want to keep this grass line. Oh, that's staying there forever. I don't know why my brain won't let go of the mouse before letting go of Shift. That is so funny. It'd be nice if everything in this mode was like hit apply afterwards, but yeah, that's gonna stay there forever. Oh man, come on, what a rookie. Okay, it's gonna look different at the end. I have something in mind, but and then I kind of don't like the, like, is this where it starts to curve? Is it all the way right here? Nothing about this is straight. Interesting. I mean, right there is almost, but it's really not. Like if you do that, and I'll let go of the mouse. Just collect. I don't know why. That's such a weird thing on the brain there. So that is straight there, okay. But that's about where it starts to curve. I'm debating pulling one of these where we come this way now. And this is kind of where the complex ends. And then everything behind there in that round spot will just get decorated. Go the mouse, there we go, getting the brain fixed. So that gives us our footprint, and then maybe even we'll tentatively mark right here for like the actual end. And let's make that more obvious now. Get real close, about like that, hold shift. So let's see how that looks. Perfect, okay. I mean, this is why I typically don't show this type of stuff all the time, because it takes me a while, because I'm gonna have a hard time talking the whole time too. All right, now we can go bigger. Fill it all in, and it'll start looking a little bit more like a parking lot, business complex here soon. This is absolutely where I'm like missing the heck out of City Skylines. I don't know if we're going to keep this second section of asphalt yet. We'll see how it goes. And then let's go over here. Guess it was one bigger. Come from this way. Make sure we don't touch, and then we can come. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? We want to go this way. Getting a little too fancy now. So all of that. Like that. Okay. Okay, the brain is following now. Hope you guys are too. And we might respect this path out here too. And have some type of, yeah, we'll get something connected to that before we're done. I don't know if we're gonna need all the way back here yet, but I am gonna take this line up to here and go grass next. Went too far. Oh, it's not connecting completely. That's an interesting situation there. Like you can see it's kind of adding the grass, but it's not completely, and then it's just the blending that they did in this game is taking effect there. Something I really don't like about the way they did textures is stuff like that, but we'll make that be where the concrete starts. How's it going, Rips? I don't know how to say that. I don't know why those type of words, like the SYS, just messes with my brain, and it won't even try to Ripsis. Try to sound it out. I don't even know. I'm sorry. Like that. So it looks like we will have to blend to that concrete. I wish there was an option so it didn't. But I don't know that there is an option. Okay, so the rest of this I want is concrete or asphalt. So this should be a little easier. We'll just go like that. Stuff's hard to do Some of it just takes a little bit of time and patience. So the problem is we don't have, well, we can use the decals. Let's say we don't have anything a different color to indicate like the driving section versus parking, but we'll get there. Okay. That's going to expose some terraforming that's needed, I think. I thought I saw a big bump here. And we won't just constantly do this. We're going to take some breaks from it and get to some farming too. We're going to do it in pieces here. But I do want to skid over here so we can do what I normally do. It's real lonely right now. Yeah, that's plenty of space if we add multiple productions over here. Awesome. Okay. And then we're going to finish with the asphalt, and then we're going to get the harvester moved. Because I believe, like I said at the beginning, come on, there we go. Now let's just go this way. There's a bunch more harvests that we get to do in August. Yeah, I don't think this field is straight. Yeah, look at that. It's not. So we'll make our own line here. Okay. So that field is gone. Nice little L-shaped complex there. It's pretty cool. All right, let's get here. And let's see how we did on this harvest. There we go. UI is back. Oh, forgot about this trailer doing that. Oh, there we go. Oh, and then we need to hit J. Yep, so we're not flying anymore. Oh, this has 11,000 in it. Man, I've been doing a lot of big fields lately. This seems like nothing of a harvest. Not even filling up the grain cart once. Crazy. Now you can't see that. Oh, we're done showing the mod. I can move my face back where it was. Whoops. There we go. Well, that's a little slow. All right, let's get this over and get that production going. Excuse me. What is this song? Machine vs. Machine is what this song's called. Shane, how's it going? I remember a tornado incident in Cattle Ranch. You were trying to get a tractor while in flight mode. Oh, yeah. That, was it soup? Was that like a real tornado or like in FS25 Cattle Ranch? I feel like the only tornado I've seen in game was on this map. But there was an incident in Cattle Ranch. I think it was Cattle Ranch where I'm such a great driver. Where FS22 where I think I picked up a vehicle with super strength, and then I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm thinking about what I'm saying and not even what I'm doing. Can I drive through these bushes? And then I think I tabbed to a different vehicle, and I was still holding the vehicle, and then when I tabbed back, it just kind of flew us in the air. I think is what we're referencing there. Yeah, It's not my day. It's not my day. I've been playing way too much lately. I'm doing good. Doing good. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Oh, thank you for the $10. Did you tell me how to say your name? Rest in peace. Rest in pieces. Oh, got it. Can't wait. Thank you for the $10. That is awesome. Can't wait till November when they launch Fishman. Hope the videos. I'm holding my... I always do this when they talk about DLCs and new... Yeah, I guess DLCs. Is I'm holding my thoughts until it is actually out. I personally think the way you fish looks way too much like a video game that was from like 15 years ago, but we'll see. Thank you so much for the 10. That's awesome. Playing some FS25 yourself? That's awesome. Oh, Vidor? Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Love your videos. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Dev, how's it going? Man, that was like the worst drive ever over here. Oh nope, we need to go to the next place. Use our entrance. We'll get a chance to see how it looks over here. I have been enjoying cab a lot more recently. And I hope people don't get sick from it. I hope this song's not an indicator of what's gonna happen when I turn here. It's pretty steep. All right, and then you'd want like probably the street needs to be a little wider, I think. You want like an entrance there. Okay. Don't know why it does that. Don't know why it overturns so much. But let's get our first product in here. And I'm losing it, guys. All right, so things will spawn over here. Where is the... There it is. 97 or 96,100. I wonder what the total that this holds, because we're gonna have pretty much everything in here. So we got something activated. That's fun. And it's all in there. All right, so let's get this out of the way now. And let's look at, like, what is this texture? Like, I don't understand why we don't have all the textures available to us, because unless that's actually like a decal, which it might be, but we can replace it, so I don't think it is. Yeah, that, I know there's mods that do it, but I wish it would just, like, all the textures that are used on a map, just like let us have them. It's not the same gravel. As you can see, I did add some right here. It's just like gravel with bigger like rocks in it. It's pretty cool. Anyways, let's get this out of the way, and then let's look at the yield, or the I don't remember what it's called. The growth. That's what we wanted. So these are not, they're not next month dark. I don't want to deal with, see, my biggest thing with this this playthrough is I don't want to deal with all this anymore. And this was a mod that I am really debating completely modifying so that they don't spawn in here. I had an epiphany about 2.5 weeks ago when I'm complaining about things in Farming Simulator, but I have the ability to like modify them myself. I need to just stop complaining and like actually do it. And that's why those mods are gonna start coming out. The whiskey distillery, I need to just change 2 icons, and I have the images, I just haven't done it, and I just need to do it because I want to get that one out for people to use, because I think that would be a fun one to use, and I need to lock in what I want for the prices of things. I'm totally cheating right now because I'm over the sheep. I I think they have enough food, but I'm just throwing this in here just in case. And probably jerking around the camera way too much right now. I think what I'm learning is I don't necessarily like the buildings where you have to go inside. Were they? No, they weren't out of food. Logistics warehouse. Do the logistics warehouse feed things? Like if I just have feed in it, it'll automatically distribute it to where it needs to go. Yeah, my intentions is to get the whiskey mod out there. Like, excuse me, it's the main reason why I didn't just modify someone else's this time around and made my own. I think I'm gonna actually need to look into the logistics warehouse. So for things that don't distribute, usually you just move them all to one location. Will it automatically pull the things? Will the warehouse automatically like add distribution to the sheep barn? Or did I just ask that same question? I think I need some sleep or something. Yeah, I need to look into that because that's needed, especially in some of these bigger series that end up having like a larger farm. So what harvests like really set this up to where all of these are going to be the same month? No, those are different colors, right? And then we have this one down here. Like this has four growth stage 4 out of 7. So it's got 3 more. This has 2 more. Okay. So this one should be the same. Yep. 2 more. And then sunflowers, 3 more. Okay. So we'll get to, and then this, let's visit here. I don't know why we put this here. I don't know if anyone was on the last stream, why this big concrete slabs here. I don't remember. I think maybe we were going to put a shed there or something. These are at 4 of 9. Okay. So we're going to get to September, I think. So we can do... That's the wrong side. It'll automatically flip for me, right? It did. Okay. The Mercedes pack, because I didn't see what improvement. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. But yeah, the fishing. I don't think I finished my thought on that. I think it's an awesome addition to the game. I don't think I'm gonna enjoy the mechanics of it from what I saw. I feel like it would be. I don't know. You know, keyboard and mouse being a thing, so you can't like, because the first thing I came to mind was like have the controller or like vibrate when something's on the line instead of something visually showing you, like make it a little more of a simulation than a old school video game, which is what it kind of looks like an arcade game to me. But maybe you just shut the HUD off. I don't know. BP, how's it going? How them Jets doing? Do you see how close my Cardinals were to going starting 3-0? That was a heartbreaker on Sunday. All right, so we're getting to the rice harvest, and we'll probably burn through all the canola in that production by then too. Both lost game-winning field goals. Really? Man, I haven't watched a ton of football this year. I've been watching more college than pro, which is the first time in like 20 years I've done that, probably. Smoking a brisket, Clay. That sounds delicious. Man, it's been like, it was last December when I smoked a brisket. It was so good. And it was my first attempt, so I'm like, I can get better. It was my first try. and it turned out delicious. I like watched like 20 videos and completely followed everything they were saying to do to the T. Yeah, let's just pull over here. Let's hit this sign. And we'll just park right here so we don't block traffic. Can't believe I messed up that field. I mean, I can. All right, let's do a little bit of this before we do that harvest, because I think I kind of want to do the harvest myself. So I do want to close this off. The song always sounds like it should be at the end of a video to me. It's just got that vibe. Or something like an end of an era, or an end of something, like transitioning to a new like month or a storyline or something. It just has that feel to it. It's my second time. If you want to learn, watch. Yeah, Meat Church's. I actually have Meat Church's seasoning is what I use for mine. That is where I got my information from. Just hoping to hang with the fam. Sorry, I've been... Oh, no worries about being behind on videos. Never requirements. Love it when people can watch them when they can. It's just unfortunate the way the algorithm works for that. It's like not forgiving for people having like vacations in life. It's what it seems like. Which I'm starting to learn, like, it's kind of a question to me still if it's beneficial or a bad thing to post on holidays, because I feel like it's like hit or miss if people are going to watch videos or hang out with family. I'm sure there's a good blend of both going on, of people just vegging and then people that are constantly spending time with loved ones. And some people just don't have a lot of family around where they live for all the holidays, so they probably do fill it with videos. How does he have growth stage? Oh yeah, it's extra additional field information or something. I forget the mod name. But yeah, we have a lot of awesome mods here on PC. Let's get this all filled in. I mean, my favorite one is that this doesn't cost me any money. Because I just want it to look nice and not spend money on it. Okay. Now what I want to do is... I'm still debating on that. Let's find like an industrial looking fence here. I mean, that's pretty default, right? Oh, we could do this brick one. I don't like it. Old fence, no. No. That's not bad. But I thought I had some mods in here for this stuff. I do have the curbs. We'll be messing with those. The construction ones. What is this? Oh, yeah. So that's something we could do. Maybe bricks? I don't know. 2025, people watch videos on the holidays. That's the world's nowadays. I'm born in 1978. We didn't have YouTube. Yeah, I remember not having the internet. Kind of like that. I don't usually do brick. I think we're gonna do that. And then what we're gonna do is like reline things up based off of, they have snapping. They do have snapping on this. Okay, so that'll somewhat help us. Actually. And then this is always where, well, you know, could restrict where people come in that way. Whoops. And have like a single entrance, which the road's probably not big enough for. I don't know. All right, we're going to sit on that for a little bit. We're going to think about that. Let's make it another month. I thought it does look pretty good, but I want to think about it for a little bit. I want to like go away, not look at it, and then come back and see it in a few. Hey, Walter. See how food is over here. They should be fine. Oh, we have these ones down here too. Yeah, I think I might get rid of the sheep eventually. Honestly, I don't know how much longer I want to do this one live, this series, and just like end it, because I have some other ideas that I want to do live. Like I probably do some actual modding videos, though. I'm thinking about restricting that to the More Farming Sim channel, but we'll see. More Farming Sim SWU. Okay, so this should say... Oh, did we not skip time? Oh, because it wasn't 8 yet. That's funny. Forgot that was the thing. I was born in 2000. That's when I graduated high school. It was the best. I wasn't raised like the kids are today. I mean, that's about when everything started. That's when it was like, you're lucky if you have a cell phone in 2000. And now you're like a weirdo if you don't. Okay, so that's good. Let's see. There's nothing to do. I mean, we could replant. Like, that's the thing that I lose sight on sometimes when I do lives is like prepare. I always want to get to harvest. I always want to get to harvest. Hey, SW, glad to finally be able to catch a live and say thank you for all the content and different series. Keep it up, JD. Is that a JD or is that a smiley thing? I think it's JD. I can't keep up with like internet lingo anymore, but thank you so much for the comment, and I appreciate the thanks for my content. So if we let's just get through. I want to do more harvests. Let's get to the next month. I want to harvest some rice. It's probably been 6 to 9 months since we harvested rice, but been live for just about an hour. I think I'm going to take a quick break, fill up my water, and be right back. If I can figure out how to like switch screens. I'll be right back, guys. Don't anyone go anywhere. It's a big harvester. Definitely learned that it's way easier to hook up the header in cab view. I don't mess up like I do non-cab view. I'm probably going to hook up the steering wheel soon. I stopped using it, and I think I might have talked about this last stream. I stopped using it because I was starting to get some really... Like, I have a bad back, and it was starting to make that worse. This is ready, right? That's how long it's been since I've done rice. Yeah, ready to harvest. Excuse me. Got the burps, too. Ready to oh, perfect. All right, so we could do these 2 fields tonight, do a little more decorating on that, and then next stream, which I'm hoping is Monday, we can do the sunflower and what is over here? And the corn. That'll be fun. When chatting without you. No, that's what you guys are supposed to do. Okay, Shane's comment made me like have to double check the math. There's no way 2007 and you're 18. That's just like that's the type of stuff that just makes me feel old. Makes me feel old, man. Getting the inspection done there. Man, absolutely love the side conversations. That makes me so happy. You have no idea. No idea. Like the years of doing Twitch with City Skylines and like talking to myself for so long and having like a couple dedicated people in there and then not having the side conversations like I see on other people's streams. Like, no, that's the coolest thing. Coolest thing to me. Keep the chat going. Grab that there. So I guess I do need to double check when canola, like maybe you guys can tell me and I can just keep going. This is another like end of a video song. This is my end of the video song. Strange Delight, yeah. Oh, why are we not getting that? All right, we're gonna have to do that ourselves. I want all of the rice. Growing up in the 90s was the best. Rode the bikes for like 10 miles. Oh my goodness. I remember summers were all about like not being home. We had this dirt field behind the subdivision we lived in that I don't know if somebody built it, but there was like the perfect set of ramps for our bikes that we would ride on. All like we would just meet up there. The kids in the neighborhood would meet up there. We'd go on the ramps and jump in our bikes and then we'd make it home. We'd make it home every night. No issues. 50 miles from your house? And be home when the streetlights come on. Absolutely. The 80s was a wild time. See, I was a little one. I was a little one in the 80s. I definitely feel like I'm a 90s kid because like T-ball and stuff would have been in the beginning of Little League would have been the 80s for me. But the 90s was really like high school and junior high and all of that. What are we getting an inspection on? We just had the inspector in town here for the add-on we're doing to the house. I can't wait for my back deck. We're getting in this very large, well, not very large. It's a good size deck, but in the back overlooks our property. It's going to be sweet. I'll be sharing pictures of that once it's done. Oh, that's right. This field has something weird in here that this harvester gets stuck on right there, which has always drove me nuts because it's base game, but we did turn this into a rice field, so that could affect it. So more on a boat than a bike. That's cool. Canola plant in August, September. Okay, so if we wanted to, let's stop right now, actually. Okay, I do want to take care of that. Just remember, what is... Canola is a cedar? I always forget which ones they removed from the cedars. Canola's a planter? That's sorghum. Oh, that's canola. Okay. So we have the bednar, right? We have the bednar, and it's 240 horsepower. And it is not a direct drill, though, is it? Ah. It is. It is. Okay, so you can do that. You will do the planting. Stephanie, how's it going? Just turned 40 a few days ago, and I was talking about how it was like to be a kid in the late 80s and 90s. It was the best. I do like, man, I really wish my kids would have been able to grow up without cell phones, without everything on the top of their hand, or like in the palm of their hands. Will you do Alex play with members? I grew up when the street lights. Yeah. It's time to be home. See, mine, as long as I was in the front yard playing basketball in the driveway, when the lights came on, I was fine. I didn't actually have to like go inside. But that was at a certain age. Actually, this is good too. I like hooking up to implements this way. Like it just feels more realistic. And I feel like I back up better too. Okay, so we need some seed. And probably some fertilizer. Ooh. And we're not gonna crop rotate. We're just gonna plant the same thing in that field. Does that actually affect the yield in this game? It would be awesome if it did. I mean, nah, I want to do the I was gonna get a worker going for a second there, but I want to do the harvest. I don't believe it's starting to come back to me. We did buy the seed that's in here. There might be some at the store. Had to be inside when the street lights came on. That's when dinner hit the table. See, that's a thing. I feel like most of the time in the summer, we had dinner and then I would go back outside. So it was like multiple like things you had to worry about there. It's like you'd be home for dinner and then you can go back outside, and then you'd be home for solid fertilizer, and then you'd be home for when the lights turn on. Oh, where's the delivery? Thought it showed up on the map. Where possibly did we have that set up? I feel like it's down here, but I can't see. There they are. Yeah, we'll go get those. Oh well. Right in the back of the pickup. We were talking about that the other day. Actually, it was probably around 4th of July. Just didn't worry about it. throw the kids in the back seats, the third row of a station wagon that doesn't have car seats or seat belts. Like I wouldn't drive around without seat belts, but people did a lot, making me feel old. Graduated from high school in '82. Outside was where we were the happiest days as a kid, man. So I grew up, born and raised in Arizona, like we talk about a lot on here. Spent a lot of time outside as a kid, and you know the heat never bothered me. But as I got older, kind of forgot about being outside. And then we visited here before we moved here, and I just went for a walk in like my sister-in-law and brother-in-law's property. They have 40 acres, and we just went for a walk on there, and like I felt the stress just leave my body being in nature. So like it makes sense that when we were outside we were happy. I don't think it was just being, I think it had to do with being outside, not what we were doing, but like being outside I think was part of it, and didn't even realize it at the time. So I mean, you're a 76ers fan. That's Philadelphia. I am a Suns fan for sure. Suns, the Phoenix Suns were my first love. We'll back up to this. Really? You gotta open this one up? I complained about this last time, didn't I? Really? The seed's right there. Oh. Like, how close do you want it, game? I guess right there. Oh, man. I guess for realism, it would be nice to use a seed feed, like, was it a seed feeder is what I want to say. I don't think that's what it's actually called. What is the best route to get over there? I think we'll go the same way we went. Immigrated from South Africa to New Zealand, and now we miss our South Africa. Aw. I immigrated from South Africa to New Zealand, and now I miss our form. Our form? What is that? Like how things work? New Zealand's on your bucket list to see tender. A tender? I'm trying to learn the lingo, man. Seed tenor? It's probably how people pronounce it though, huh? Yeah, New Zealand does look pretty from the pictures and videos I've seen. I'm a big fan of Flight of the Conchords. They're from New Zealand. This was a fun route. Oh, why are we looking backwards? That's something I wish I wonder if there's a mod for that, to like when you leave the vehicle and you come back, it's like facing the same way you were facing when you entered the vehicle, instead of it being like retaining the last time you're in the vehicle, if that made any sense. Things that I wish I could figure out how to look into of making a mod for like that. That would be cool. No, no, no. Wrong button. I have not touched Farmington on PS5 since Riverbend map corrupted. Oh no. Ton of my stock vanished. Oh, that sucks. All right, we're going to fire and forget this. And we're going to go back to the harvest, because that's what I want to do. Wow. need a break. I'm forgetting which buttons to push. There's a setting to reset the camera in game. Yeah, but that's not like, so here's the example. So I'm like in here like this, and I'm looking that way, and then I come out, I'm not looking that way. So that's what I kind of wish matched. So like now we're out and we turn this way, we're looking this way. I get back in, I want to be looking that way. I think that made sense. Like the camera is fixed to where you're looking so that it matches when you get back in there instead of having to do that. I don't know. Nitpicky thing. Not like I think the game should change that way. I just wish it was like an option that you could have it that way. Try to figure out a good cross-platform one. Iowa Plains View, that was cross-platform, right? It's a pretty map. Oh, I forgot this had a big hill right here. Oi. What's going on with the header? Oh, it's slowed down. That was weird. All right, so we're gonna have to unload. So we'll get probably the white to help us with that. Yeah, either Alma or, yeah, Iowa Plains and Alma. Two good maps. I don't know which ones have released for console that are new to FS25. It seems like a lot of stuff has been converted mods and not new ones. Yeah, I think the white would probably be better at the grain cart. Wonder what we use. Oh, I think because our planter is yeah, needs to have cultivation done before it can plant. Oh, we need to go this way. Get the grain cart. Broken leg was a scratch. Rub some dirt in it. That's what my uncle used to always tell us. Rub some dirt in it. Yeah, that does look pretty good. Oh, look at all that canola oil. Oh my. And we have plenty of canola left to burn through. Wow. Why haven't I done this before? So that's already $60,000 worth of canola oil. Hop the fence like it's the 80s. All right. It is sticking. I think it's gonna stick. But I wanted to see if there was anything I had that would work as a good gate, but usually I just leave those open because I don't actually like some of the options. I wish trees were see-through in this game. I think that's why I started switching to this view, so that the tree collision doesn't happen a ton. And then you could imagine if I actually started doing this. Stopping. Looks like a good spot to enter the rice field here. I feel like I'm missing something in chat, guys. That's right. This is the combine where I went a little too aggressive on the header size. Why did it shut off? What is going on here? Maybe I did shut it off. The AI don't stop for nothing. Yeah, how are they doing over here? Oh, they're doing good. I'll have to remember that we don't have precision farming, and we're going to have to do the second fertilization state. Just a bunch of old guys talking about better times. Well, can't argue with the better times thing right now. I think we'll get this little area, because that looks like a decent amount we're missing over there. We might go grab that later on. Yes, the back of the window. I never did that, but I've heard so many stories about people doing that in the back of the car. Pretty sure that's how my wife used to travel when she was a kid. My mom used to say, when there's no blood, why are you crying? Yeah. Yeah. Driving a tractor to school in 6th grade? That's awesome, Rob. Whiskey RP Season 4 has not started yet. I'm going to do Cattle Ranch. I'm aiming right now for Cattle Ranch next week, and then Whiskey the week after that. We're going to wrap up Poland this weekend. I'm going to make some more progress on the logging series. Hoping to have that one out on Friday. And then I'm going to start burning through things and releasing them as they get done instead of like having a set plan. So depending on how long it takes to do Cattle Ranch is how long it'll take to get to Whiskey. But I have some major decisions to make on the storyline for Whiskey. So yeah, I didn't have a solution. I don't have a solution right now for what I'm going to do about Wyatt at all. I have a twist that I won't share, but I don't have a complete solution yet. Did you lose your parents? Oh, if you lost your parents, then why are you crying? Oh, did you lose one of your parents in war? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a rough thing to say. But I get the sentiment there. Man. Rice seems to yield pretty decent. I am used to precision farming now, so not seeing the little indicator to tell me how we're doing, this will throw me off. Dad lost his parents in World War II. Oof. Those are crazier times than well, some things going on today seem as crazy as World War II. That was a pretty decent turn. Man, these fields seem tiny compared to what I've been playing on recently. Progressive commercial where we turned into our parents. That's funny. I'm getting to the point where like I used to fight it, and now I just like go, oh, and then just move on when I do something that's like, oh, I'm acting like dad. What is the what are all these dead looking ones from? Did I do something wrong? Like, do I not water it enough? I haven't done rice enough to even like know. Didn't make it anywhere warm in the Western New York farm boy that was later stationed in Alaska. Oh, you wouldn't make it anywhere. Yeah. I'm getting to the point where when I go home, like back to Arizona, I'm like, man, it's so hot. BP, thank you so much. $20. Thank you for bringing the vibes tonight. Appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Never required, always appreciated. Thank you. I can remember going out to the woods, gathering wood for the winter to heat the house in the cold, yeah, like that builds character. That builds character. Builds thicker skin. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be able to handle the winters here, and I've adjusted. I have adjusted. I still enjoy them. I think it'll be winter 4 coming up here. So I wish they were shorter. I wish they were only 3 months long. Ours is like 5. Rob was in Fort Drum and lived on a Gulf Coast now. Apparently there's all types of things that if I streamed in like vertical mode or whatever it's called for phone view, that there's more things you can do. Like I could set these goals and stuff, but I can only do super chat goals, which just seems like begging for money, which is lame to me. Anyone grow up with outdoor plumbing? I have a septic tank at my property here. Almost done with this first field. And then we're gonna, I guess we should have taken the rice over there to get the, I don't know if I've ever seen rice oil, but apparently that's what we're gonna make. No, I wanted to lift the header, not shut it off. I'm still trying to get used to the buttons on a controller, but I've been really itching to get the steering wheel back. An outhouse? Ooh. No, thank you. We have one out here right now for the construction crew. They brought one with them. Dead bushes. Rather be cold than hot. You can always put, see, that's what I say too. It seems easier to warm up than it does to cool off, in my opinion. Like, I go out snow blowing and I'm sweating by the time I'm done. Well watered. Walk into the house, kid, and the rain and snow sucked, I bet. This seems like a pretty good yield out here. 30-some thousand. Canola's going in the ground pretty good over here. All right, let's get this dropped off at the production, and then we'll get to that next field. Oh. The white struggling. All right, let's see. This road, yeah, I don't think it's wide enough. And you'd come in, like, the entrance is wide enough. But I don't think that road is, but oh, we might just deal with it. Yeah, it is for sure. I'm impressed. I'm impressed that it pulled off that load. Heavy load. Yeah, this is just burning through it. All right, rice oil we want from long or grain rice. Let's activate that. This is gonna be good. We're gonna make money. We're gonna make some money. We got 140 in fabric right now. That can stay there for the moment. Okay, is there a route that I can sneak by without putting this back on the header trailer? I think we can get by right there. And there we go. Getting onto the field here. I do like the texture back here that it throws on the ground. That looks pretty good. Maybe back this way we can get a better view of it. Yeah, that looks good. Good stuff. Yeah, they are steep in the entrance, so I don't... The only thing you could really do is kind of start over and raise the entire ground area to improve that. It's just not enough distance. I could try, though. It seems like the steering assist doesn't completely get the edges. I mean, it's doing good here, but it doesn't get the edge of the field always on these rice fields. And then we're gonna hit this again. Oh, we're gonna sneak right by it this time. All right. Oh man, it's 2:26 a.m. Sounds like bedtime to me. South Africa now, it's summer. Here in New Zealand, it should be summer, but it feels like winter. Really? Oh, I guess it is the opposite, right? In New Zealand, because it's below the equator. I think that's how that works, right? And there's our concrete spot. I guess we can fix that when we plant again, so we'll be able to fix that. Change the width of the header in GPS. Yeah, to make it a little... How would you fix that, though? Make it a little smaller than it is, so it overlaps passes? Like if I did like that? That might do it. That might do it. I wonder if it should have been a little bit smaller. Let's try that. Yeah, 8:26 p.m. here as well. BP came in here and just stole the #1 spot of chat for the stream. Nap on the couch, just wide awake. That's like, I was taking naps at like 3, 4 o'clock for a while, and then I'd be like wide awake until like 2 or 3 a.m. because of it. Dogs are barking. Schmitty, how's it going? Naps are the best. Don't work, retired for since I was, oh nice. Wish I retired at 40. That would have been sweet. Why are those white things? That's what I want to know. I want to know what I did wrong. It's like so these look like withered ones, like withered rice. So I don't know if I just didn't water it enough. They're sprayed weeds? I don't think they are. Because they're like... They're like this, but shorter. Because I don't think we sprayed... Well, we did spray weeds, but I think we did that when we... I don't think those are weeds. I could be wrong. Like, those over there look like weeds. But these are sprayed weeds. Let me go look at these. Like this one right here. I think it's different. I think we have a way to solve this. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's the same thing. Whoop. Can't jump that. I can't jump that. Ah. Yeah, these look a little more brown to me. Or these look like have that whitish color. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a Google search later. How'd you retire at 40? I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late on my own funeral because I'm stuck at work. If you miss a day of watering, see, that's... Do you have to, like, if you water it in the morning on rice? Yeah, I think I've only done like 3 rice harvests. If you water it in the morning, does it have to be watered before you go to sleep as well? You miss 1 day watering, withered crop. Oh, then the whole crop withers? Or just part of it because it doesn't have enough water? Oh, we're almost full. Ooh, I spit. Excuse me. I'm gonna do what Courseplay does. We're gonna back out like this. And then we're gonna go get the grain cart. I think I can. Yeah, lots of room for other buildings in here. Oh, we got some grass coming through we'll have to fix. But this is a nice flat plot of land. We didn't even flatten it. That's nice. Nice proximity to the oil production. Here we go. Clay, I'm gonna rephrase what I think you said there. I plan to wake up till I plan to work up till the funeral and just go to lunch and lay down. You could have just turned. I know. I realized that after I was like halfway doing it, so I decided to just keep doing it. We had room. We had room to spare. We could have got the pass started. You're not gonna make it 5 more years? I'm still kicking it. I'm lost. I officially lost track of chat there, guys. Oh, lyrics. I really wish we could just play copyright music on streams. I guess I could do that and then just shut off monetization, but I don't know about all that. Greg, just retire now and become... Jeez. That doesn't sound like retiring, though. That'd still work. Schedule one in real life. That game ever run into the legal? I saw some stuff about they had to change some logos because they were too close to real products. I was wondering if they're gonna get like full on sued at some point. Worse, the hours are horrible. I think I talked about it last stream. I was super tempted to go very Breaking Bad for Whiskey RP last time. I mean, it was like the alcohol version of Breaking Bad is what I was kind of aiming for. That did the names, but the colors were pretty close still. Yeah. I think I might have still been paying attention around when I think they changed one that looked like Coke and sounded like the name was like Coke. Like Coca-Cola, not cocaine. Am I gonna get demonetized for saying that? Kook? Yeah, that's what it was, yeah. What is the group in here's thoughts on the amount of music I use in videos? I tend to believe that I use music a little bit more than other farming sim YouTubers. Have it a little bit more consistently throughout my videos. I always wonder what people thought of that. Like, does it add value? I originally did it because I hate my voice and I hate I hated the quality of my original mic, so I covered it up with music. But then I started feeling like it was just part of the setup. As I got better equipment, it just felt more natural to me. We start from scratch challenge and grab the collectibles for money. Is that cheating? Everything that has to do with the way you play the game is how you decide to play it. Like, one of my pet peeves is people coming into my videos and making comments saying that I shouldn't have done something a certain way. Like, I do ask for feedback, like, should I do it this way sometimes? But it's like, especially the start from scratch ones where people are like, you said you started from scratch, but you have land. Like, how do you have land if you started from scratch? It's like, well, I could spend 10 hours doing contracts to be able to afford land, or I could just bypass that part of the whole process. So it's up to you. Like, I personally never collect collectibles because I do feel like it's not... I feel like you'd have to do something to earn the money, not just spot it. Like, if you find something and then you have to like resell it somehow or like repair it and then can go sell it at like a pawn shop, because that kind of what they're simulating. Is there's antiques or something that you're finding that you're getting money to or money from. I guess it really depends on like how you want to spin it. I like the music as well. Cool. My videos are a lot longer than everyone else's. Not everyone's, but for the most part, yeah. Yeah. The initial note always catches me off guard because I have the volume turned up. Yeah, I've struggled with that even through editing. That's actually not a bad idea to do a fade in so that it's not as jarring. That wouldn't be that hard to do. Little keyboard shortcut commands can handle that. I don't know what this song is. Can I just skip? Yes. We got a good amount of rice between these two fields. Like, This is what I wanted to see. Yeah, that's... I can't believe how much canola oil we got already from that. That is crazy. Struggle. So the enhanced vehicle mod I started using in the video that comes out tomorrow, and I'm going to probably add it to all of my mod packs. It shows the weight of the vehicle and the trailer combined. And just seeing that, it makes me like not ever, I don't think I'll ever complain about vehicles going slow when I can actually see the tonnage. Insane. Grain is heavy in large packages or large amounts. Okay. We don't have the move mod because I don't like the location of this anymore. Let's see. Let's go ahead and we're gonna do a little bit more of this. I don't think I was as inspired as I was hoping because I spent a lot of time the last 2 days making that video that comes out tomorrow. Let's see. I do want to put like a parking lot. So if I want to indicate like lanes somehow here. I wonder how the planting's going. Was this where I found him? Yes. Okay, so let's do stuff like this. I thought I had the tire track ones too. Maybe not. Or were those over here? Oh, these are decorations. Must be a different mod pack I'm thinking of. Yeah, so we'll just try to do this to indicate mentally where things are driving, because we don't want to build anything to interrupt with that, and then you're gonna want that to continue, and it's gonna have to loop around. We'll mix it up here with different ones. Does this have customization? Oh. Looky looky. Pretty slick. I think I want the medium one of that though. Like, can we just get the screen to freeze? Like, I bet you could update the mod that, or the customization is probably part of the game and not a mod though. And then this would loop back. Okay. So, could probably do a little bit right here. Let's see. Yeah. Snapping on. That's the wrong way. We want it this way. This has customization too. No way. And the line colors. Oh, that's slick. I didn't realize that. Okay. I dig it though. All right, so we'll do a little bit of parking here. Let's try to center that a little bit better. And then we'll come back to some of these decals. Add a little bit more oil stains on these parking spaces. So I would spend hours doing this in City Skylines. And for like a little block on the build. I still am not satisfied with the amount of decorations that I've seen out there in this game. I feel like there could be a lot more. And I feel like you should be able to search for things. That's little. Okay. I think like up here. So this is technically the front. Did we? I guess we kind of did this backwards, but that's okay. We can stop. Why does it do that? We could have another building over here so they face each other. I think that would make it look a little bit better. But there is something I want to go in front of here. We can find the bike rack. Maybe I don't have it in this pack. What are these? Oh. Laundry, nice. Oh, these aren't bad either. There it is, there it is, there it is, okay. Hit B so that we can actually do that. And then we're gonna put this right next to the entrance. And then I think there are some bikes that I had. If not, I need to get some. Excuse me for swallowing there. I wish this was customizable to change the color of the bike. But that'll do. And then like a trash can would be ideal. Could do a trash pile. Those always work good. I think that's why, I'm coming to the realization of why I don't finish detailing is because of how long it takes me to find things. I want a regular trash can. We'll put the, while we see them, let's make like this back corner where the trash goes. I like that one, and then there's a different variety. Yeah, these ones too. Like, let's turn it this way to be more realistic. Yeah, let's do that, like right here. And then you could put like protection if we have. I totally zoned out. He's called socks way up, but he hasn't proven it on. I have ankle socks on today. I have ankle socks on today. I've gotten called out on that a lot, actually. We joked about when I used to do streaming on Twitch about getting a sock cam. And what was interesting about that is I was doing iRacing at the time too, so it would have been like my socks and the pedals. Oh, there's a different colored bike. Let's mix that in there. That looks good. I still don't see, unless I just skipped over them, just the regular trash bins. That's one. Garbage can, garbage can. Let's see how this one looks here. Now that'll work. And then like a bench would be the final touch there. Oh, this is what I was looking for over here. So like, oh, these aren't big enough though. Do multiples, I guess. So we want to like protect it this direction, but have it open for the garbage truck to come. I think that'll be good enough for that. What do we have here? Just a little planter. And that's not bad. There we go. Let's see this one. I feel like the red stands out. Oh, there's a lot of red there already. Let's do that. And then it's an oil production, right? So I was gonna do like a little beautified area, but what's SWU merch? Oh, socks. Yeah. So my big dream is to find a company that will do a partnership where every pair of socks that we sell would also give a pair of socks to someone homeless. Has been the thing that I've constantly thought about and never figured out how to pull that off or do that. I thought about doing like a marathon type of a stream where we try to raise money, and then I could just donate it to the local, like the homeless shelter here. So that's something that I always, for whatever reason, every time we talk about merch for socks and Socks Way Up, that is the first thing that comes to mind about doing. I kind of want to like keep building this area. These need fixed. That's gonna drive me nuts. If I can find them again. Let's turn snapping on. So we should be able to get it. Well, why is it not? Is that? Oh, maybe it was the trash can that's not straight. There we go. That looks better. Yeah. Okay. And then what was I doing? I lost track. We had, oh, the container. Yeah, I think we'll just go like that, just to indicate that there's some stuff over there. And we'll start building like this corner out, right? We're only focused on right in here. Want some lighting? I always forget about lighting. What do we have here? Oh, I think that's nice, actually. Like in both entrances. I dig it. I dig it. And then I think I want to improve the lighting on the building, though we won't test it tonight. Because I don't really want to make it... What are these? Wall light placement helper? Whoa. Whoa. That thing went way in the sky. There we go. This is what we want. So, looks like, is that a light? I don't know if it's a light. I've noticed that everything seems to be too dark on the buildings. So I'm just gonna add a few. So if we're ever out here at night, we'll be able to see stuff. Boy. I'd donate for that. It does sound like an awesome idea. And I did some research for a while and I couldn't find like a perfect scenario for that.
Even when my teardrops start to dry, even when the sun begins to shine.
All right, let's, oops, I did want to do this. Let's see. Nice. Those are pretty cool spot, pretty cool mod right there. I don't know what to do with this space. Like, it could have been some parking. Like, do we have... I don't think I've ever... We use this song as the instrumental a lot on videos. I didn't know I had the actual version with lyrics. I want that. Where are the curbs? Where are the curbs at? I'm losing it. They are... They a fence? Yes, they are. So these... that doesn't actually work. But these, though... No, because they're still curbs. Trying to find something to draw lines with, and I thought I had something for that. So I was thinking about doing like the 45-degree parking spaces right here, like that, you know. But these are curbs, and I don't think that would. I mean, that might. Yeah, I'll find something else for it instead of forcing it. Buck uses music a lot. I don't watch Buck stuff. Every once in a while I do. Cut them and mulch the stumps? What are we talking about? Want to remove trees, your farm, how do you do it? Oh, yeah. I mean, On PC, it's pretty easy. We just come on over here. Which one do we not like over here? And super strength is on. That means lumberjack is activated. And you hold alt, you wait for it to turn red, and you cut it down. I want to keep that one though. I don't like these ones. So this should just disappear. Well, no, because we don't have it. Oh, making it liar out of me because I hit the wrong button. There we go. And it's gone. But then also, does this work for trees? So this is easy dev controls, and I just turned on delete object input, and the button for that is delete. So let me get out of that. Yeah, I'm fine with that one going away. No, it doesn't work on trees. Interesting. But it works on... Oh, there's something else, though, for that, I think. Remove split shapes, remove logs, stumps. Maybe this is what I was thinking. So you can remove all stumps by clicking one button. Yeah. Under the section of forestry, the item selects mulchers. Oh yeah, so like legit way to do it. It's probably that, right? Well, this is a mod, huh? No, this is base game. What does that go on? On the Volvo. That will... Well, that will do it, wouldn't it? But then there's the tree be gone, right? Isn't that a... Mulchers. Yeah. So these combinations are weights? Why would... Oh, it's not, it goes to the Volvo as well. Okay, interesting. I haven't looked at this stuff on this version of the game yet. And then the stump cutter. What is that? Look at that thing. Wow. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I am exhausted. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the super chats tonight. That was pretty sweet. Tomorrow, the 10-year, $10 million, 10,000 chickens challenge starts. The first 2 years of it. The mods that we talked about at the beginning of the stream, the line of credit mod and the net worth mod. I'm gonna try to get those out within like probably a week and a half, but I want to keep working on videos. But just little tiny tweaks I have to do to those. But there'll be a blast on the community page, a blast in Discord, and probably a link to a video from the more socks way up, the More Farming Sim SWU channel, where I'll probably do a video on that. But right now the plan is on Monday to be live, if not Wednesday for sure. So hopefully two days next week, and we get into that. Jackson Fields, thank you for joining and being a member. You'll get to see, you can go watch that 10-year challenge right now. The first 2 years of it is live for members only right now, and it'll be released tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So thanks for hanging out. And I don't know if anyone's been around that I know to forward to, but I'm gonna double check that if I remember how. I always mess up with this. Yeah, I think I have to do something beforehand to be able to do that. Oh, maybe it's right here. Add redirect, search for other channels. I don't see anybody that I follow that's live, so we're just gonna end it. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time.